Shalom. Get on Hebrews 12 and 16. Shalom, we the Hebrew Israelites coming out again to wake up so-called Black Americans, Latinos, and Native American Indians to let you know that you are the real Jews that the Bible speaks of. And if you don't repent, you're going to be destroyed right along with the so-called white man. Ready for it, huh? Come on, son.
The book of Hebrews chapter 12 verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
Right, so because the so-called white man who is the Edomites, according to the Bible, he sold his birthright for a red piece of meat to our forefather Jacob. You know, he sold his birthright. So the Most High is calling him profane. You know what I'm saying? A fornicator.
Continue.
Yeah.
For you know that how afterwards he would inherit the blessing. He was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears.
Right. So the Most High said the Most High said that he didn't find no blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? He cried to his father Isaac, but it was over with, man. So you got something to add with that?
Ezekiel. It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and the time of their iniquity had an end.
Right, so because we stopped committing sin, man. Our people, we're starting to come back to the nationality and keeping the commandments of the Most High. Our nationality, we are the children of Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? And the white man still continue to kill us, man. You see what I'm saying? Read that from the top of it.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end.
Right. And that's what they continue to do with Donald Trump, man. He over there trying to sick the troops on Issachar, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we been doing. We get on 2nd Judges 6 and 7. Start from 7. I don't want this to get wet.
Shalom, sis. Wanna come hear this word?
We the Israelites. We gotta repent.
But I know it's bad to pass you up. I understand that. I know that I'm wrong and I should listen, but I just don't have the time.
Alright, we gonna be out here though. Alright.
Say 6 and 7.
Yeah.
It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I, and said, what shall be the part in the sunders of the times? Or which shall there be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau was born of him, Jacob held first the hills of Esau.
Right.
For Esau is the end of the world.
So Esau is the end of the world, the so-called white man. This is his kingdom right here. It said, for Esau is the end of the world, read.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
So we got the kingdom next. When this white man is taken out of power, we got next. The book of Isaiah chapter 34, verse 5.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 34, verse 5.
Come.
For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
Right, which is Edom, the so-called white man. Keep reading.
And upon the people of my curse.
Right, because the Most High cursed Esau. First of all, he took his skin color away from him. That's how he was cursed right there.
To judgment. The sword of Yahweh is filled with blood.
Right.
It is made fat with the fatness and the bloods of the lamb and goats, and with the fat of the kidneys of the rams.
So Esau is going to be a sacrifice, man. The Most High is going to sacrifice something. You know what I'm saying? All these Edomites, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be killed off. You could get on Genesis 27 and 37. Book of Genesis 27 and 37.
The book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse 37. And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy Lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants.
Right.
And with corn and wine have I sustained him.
Right.
And what shall I do now unto thee, my son?
Right, because Isaac fed Jacob, you know what I'm saying? It said, what said corn and wine? Yeah. Read that again. He said he sustained him, you know what I'm saying? That's our forefather. He gave him corn and wine, right?
And Isaac answered and said unto Esau,
Right.
Behold, I have made him thy Lord,
Right.
and all his brethren have I given to him for servants.
Right.
And with corn and wine have I sustained him.
Right. The Most High, Isaac gave our forefather corn and wine. He was good. He was paid in full right there. Keep going.
And what shall I do now unto thee, my son?
Right.
And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept.
Yeah, the so-called white man was crying and shit, man. He got the crying because it was too late for him.
God.
He was Johnny come lately, man.
And Isaac said unto his father, and Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth.
Right, so this is the blessing that the white man got. It said, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth. He gonna have the whole earth, man. A lot of these areas he gonna take over. Yeah, keep going.
And the dew of heavens from above.
Right.
And by thy sword shall thy live.
Right.
And
right. So he took the land from the Native American Indians. The so-called white man took the land from the Native American Indians, man. That's the sword.
And they call it what? Manifest destiny?
Right.
And it shall come to pass.
So like, they just celebrated Thanksgiving, man, yesterday, man. And how they destroyed the tribe of God. Keep going.
And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, and thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
Right. So his yoke gonna be broken. You see what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be ruling forever, man. They ain't gonna take over forever, man. Only just for a short period of time. You know? You got a precept?
Let me see.
I think I have one.
I got Job 20.
Go to Revelation 20 and 7. Because you know what I'm saying? It say when the yoke be broken, right? She shall break his yoke. Get that.
Book of Revelation, chapter 20, verse 7.
Come.
And when 1,000 years are expired,
right,
Satan shall be loosed out of his prison.
Right, so after the 1,000 years, because we ruled the dark ages, man. When the white man was pushed out of power, we was in power, man. And then after that, that's when Satan came back out. You know what I'm saying? His deadly healed. His deadly wound got healed, man. You see what I'm saying?
And shall go to deceive the nations.
Right.
Which are in the four corners of the earth.
Right, so he shall go into deceive the nations, man.
Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle.
Right, so because Russia they gonna destroy this place, man.
And if I could say also Gog and Magog, that's the Georgia's Russian Caucasus
right.
Mountains. That's where they came out of.
That's where this white man come from.
To gather them together to battle, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea.
And that's Israel, because you read Hosea 1 and 10, we like the sand of the sea right there. You see what I'm saying? Okay, you got some more? Some more on up? Yeah. Go ahead.
And they went up on the breadth of the earth and compassed the camps of the saints about.
Right, because they look, we got the camp going right here. And how do they go about? Because the police, you know what I'm saying? This is all ESAU stuff right here, man. Hey sisters, y'all know y'all nationality according to the Bible? Y'all know y'all nationality according to the Bible? All right, repent, keep God's commandments.
And the beloved city, and fire came down from Yahweh out of the heavens to devour them.
Right.
And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone.
That's the so-called white man, the devil, the deceiver.
Where the beasts and the false prophets are, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever.
They're gonna be tormented, man. That's gonna be and that lake of fire is gonna be those missiles, man, too, man.
And the continental ballistic missiles.
Right. This place gonna be blown out, man. Appreciate it.
This is Obadiah. Obadiah chapter 17. But upon Mount Zion shall be a deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle them and devour them, and there shall be no more remaining of the house of Esau, for the Yahweh has spoken.
Game over, Esau.
So pretty
Your
much
time is up, man. You came over with all type of diseases in your laboratories. You know what I'm saying? You was a mad scientist. You was Dr. Evil. Now it's your turn to get punished, man. You know what I'm saying? It's over with for you, buddy.
That's crazy.
Go to Obadiah. That's the meeting there. That's all the good news right there. That's done. It's over with for you, Esau. Yeah, go ahead. Before you say that, hey, Esau, what you gonna say now when you see the Most High, man? What excuse could you make? You know what I'm saying? Your sins reached up to the heavens, man. What excuse could this white man make, man? What could he say to the Most High to make the Most High have mercy on him? Even though we know he ain't gonna have mercy on him, but what could he say? You have killed the children of Israel for centuries, man. Thousands of years, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, you know your nationality according to the Bible? Jake don't want to listen. He got his headphones on. Yeah, go ahead.
The book of Obadiah, chapter 6. How are the things of Esau searched out?
Right.
And how are these hidden things sought out?
Right. You know what that is? That's the Illuminati too, man. And you know, because it was a secret society, like Skull and Bones, man. The Most High is showing you what it's all about. The symbolism, all in these rap videos, you know what I'm saying, all on these companies and stuff like that, you see nothing but symbolism, man. Pyramids, all seeing eyes of Ra, you know what I'm saying? Moloch.
That Illuminati goes into what it said, Isaiah 14, Lucifer. Yeah. Lucifer pretty much means light bearer. That's what the Illuminati means. The illuminator one, the light bearer. That was all written in prophecy already.
Right.
And, all the men of Confederacy have brought thee even to the borders. Right. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat the bread have laid a wound unto thee, and there is no understanding in them. Shall I not in the day, said Yahweh, even destroy the wise man of Edom?
Right. So all these wise so-called Edomite, these so-called white men. What's the guy who was with the vaccines? Bill Gates, was that him?
Yeah, Bill Gates.
Yeah, Bill Gates, that nigga, that Edomite, I ain't gonna call him a nigga, but that guy.
That damn devil said they trying to wipe out 80% or 90% of the world's population.
And you see that one of the sisters on YouTube, she said that they trying to wipe out, what you said, like 30 million?
Yeah, 30 million.
Yeah.
About the earth is overpopulated. Like, you clown, that don't even make sense. For every person that dies, somebody is born.
Right.
And vice versa. Your people gonna be exterminated. That's what's gonna happen.
That's a good point, bro.
Goddamn devil.
That's a good point, though. Yeah.
Shall not in the day, said Yahweh, destroy the wise man of Edom, and the understanding out of the mount of Esau.
Right.
And thy mighty men unto men shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau shall be cut off by slaughter. For thy violence against thy brothers Jacob, shame shall cover thee. And thou shalt be cut off forever.
They're gonna be shameful, man. And give John 10:10. Yeah, man. For every person that dies, another person born, man. And you know they dying fast because all this GMO foods and stuff, man.
Now, I was saying, the white man, he knows he declining forever. They said that their death rate is outnumbering their birth rate.
Right.
So it's more than them dying than coming back. And then you gotta think he's a faggot by nature, so they don't reproduce. And then a lot of them, they worship wealth, so they don't even want to have so many kids. That way they don't have to distribute the wealth amongst the kids.
Most High is getting them in their own counsel, man.
This is the book of John, chapter 10, verse 10. The thief cometh not, but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy. I am come that the might have life. So like that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly.
That's right.
I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep.
That's right. And the Most High son Yahweh Shai did that, man. He gave his life up, man. He gave up his life, man, for the elect of Israel. And you got these niggas out here that think that Yahweh Shai just gonna forgive them, and they steady committing the same sins all over again, man.
Celebrate Thanksgiving.
Right. Yahweh Shai don't want nothing to do with them niggas, man.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquities of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the lands, nor fill the faces of the earth with cities.
So you ain't gonna see the mice, man. You ain't gonna see no so-called. And then, you know, they democracy and they philosophy is destroying the whole earth anyway. You got people in China, and Japan, and all these places where they wear skin tanning lotion. I mean, not skin tanning lotion, but skin whitening lotion. They want to be more white. More white. Y'all know y'all nationality according to the Bible.
A lot of our people gonna die too. 2/3 has to go. As you can see, we bring out the word and nobody bothering us to hear it. They probably think we crazy, cuckoo, nuts or something.
What they doing out here? What type of niggas is y'all?
Yeah. It's the book of Proverbs. The book of Proverbs chapter 1 verse 22.
Come.
How long you simple ones? Will you love simplicity? And the scorners delight in they scorning.
Right.
And the fool hate of knowledge. Turn ye at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit upon you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called, and you refuse. I have stretched out my hand, and no man regardeth. But ye have said to not all my counsels, and with none of my reproof. I will also laugh at your calamities, and I will mock when your fears come upon you.
Right, so when the Lord send them missiles, guess what Jake gonna be doing? He gonna be a real wide receiver by then, because he gonna be looking like, boy, they gonna be trying to be Randy Moss out there, boy. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna get hit by them missiles too, man. And we gonna laugh at them, man. We gonna laugh at them. The scriptures tell you that.
I'm gonna read that right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is verse 26. I will also laugh at your calamities. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hate of knowledge, and did not choose the fear of the Lord.
Right, they ain't choose to fear the Lord. They look at us and they keep moving, man. They ain't trying to get this understanding, man. Because if they was, they'd come over here and deal with us, man. We just like, we got flesh and blood just like them. You know what I'm saying? It's our job to wake them up.
They ready to hear lies. But it said, speak unto me on smooth things.
Yeah, they want to hear the smooth things.
Yeah.
And then it said, the words out of ESAU mouth are smoother than butter.
Yeah, come on.
So you know they listening what ESAU say, man. That's why this devil got to go, man. Get Jeremiah 30 and 16. That's a good precept too. How many minutes is it?
20.
It's the book of Jeremiah chapter 30 verse 16.
Come.
Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured. And all thy adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity.
Every one of them is going into captivity.
And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil. And all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. For I will restore health unto thee, and will heal of thee of thy wound, saith Yahweh. Because they call thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no one seeketh after.
Right, so they mock us, man. They laugh at this, man. You know what I'm saying? They laugh at us, man. These people ain't trying to get the understanding, man. They looking to spend some money and stuff, man. That's all Jake looking for. Get on Revelations 20, get Revelations 2 and 26. Revelations 2 and 26.
Hey, brother. Hey, you got a moment, brother? Want to hear this word?
Is it 2:26? Yeah, 2:26.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 26.
Come.
And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
See, Jake ain't doing that though. Jake ain't keeping the works. What works is they keeping, man?
They don't want the kingdom.
They certified by the white man's degrees though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's philosophies and doctrines.
Like that Christian song, that gospel song, the Lord is blessing me right now, the Lord is blessing me right now. The Lord ain't blessing you, that's the white man doing that, man.
Or what they tell you that I've been saved already.
Right.
You ain't been saved, then where your slaves at? Where your why you ain't automatically doing the law? That's the new covenant.
For real.
When he write the laws on your heart, when you doing his laws automatically.
They ain't even doing it, man. Jake know how to do just about everything in this world law. They know how to drive a car. Cause that's a law, you gotta have a license, right? They know how to drive a bike, they know how to go to work. You know what I'm saying? They know how to do everything, but they don't know how to do what the Lord wants them to do, man. The Most High, how about some of y'all shot, man? They don't know how to do what he wants them to do, man. And that's why they're gonna be destroyed for that, man.
And the Most High laws is not hard to keep. They're actually easy. It's just the society is hard. You gotta go pay for registration, pay for them. You got license plate.
Right.
Pay for admissions test.
Yeah, that's the devil, the so-called white man.
You gotta pay all of it. You gotta pay toll, pay this, pay that.
Right, you get a ticket for speeding or something, you gotta pay that. But they gonna what they gonna do? They gonna pay what? If you got too many tickets, they gonna take your car.
And then you take your car, you ain't got no means to go to work. Take care of your family.
You have to get right back on the bus.
You live out in the birds, like in Indiana, like I live. It's a wrap.
They
You ain't got no family out there. There ain't no need, no transportation for you to go to work.
Hey, get Judith 16 to 7. Actually, Judith 16 to 17. You know what? Stop that. Get on Jeremiah 30 and 18. Jeremiah 30 and 18.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 18.
Come.
Thus say Yahweh, behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tent, and have mercy on his dwelling places, and the cities shall be built upon her own heaps, and the palaces shall remain after the manners thereof.
So Yahweh gonna have mercy, man. Just like the book of Isaiah 14. Stop it. How many minutes is it?